FF14, but it's not the whole thing, it's that same game in that many minutes.
I always get the feeling that everybody knows more about this game than I do. And I don't know why that is. I always get the feeling that, like, oh, the FF14 came with a big 200-page manual that I didn't read, but everyone else did. And I know that's not true. It's just a weird inferiority complex I've had about this game. Well, FF11 as well. It always seems that everybody knows more than you do. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of, like, you have a handicap for some reason. I'm just dumb. That's mine. What's yours? Now we're in the red part. Red's cool, right? What are these, rubies? Garnets? Are garnets red? Oh, they look like eggs. Alright, here we are. Last boss of Cutter's Cry, Chimera. I hope someone types in blue in, purple out to confirm what I'm about to commit to. Okay, nothing. Oh, but here's a cutscene. Oh, that's a Chimera. First seen in Final Fantasy 1. Well, first seen in mythology. Alright, I gotta watch his eyes. Blue in, purple out. That's what I'm assuming. People probably already yelling at this video. Dragon's Breath was, I think, one of the blue mage abilities you had to learn from him. His eyes burn violet. That means... Okay, that means in! Because people are moving in. I was wrong and they were right. And I realized that quickly enough. Alright, so blue is out, purple's in. I agree that purple is in because purple is my favorite color. Sorry, violet. Violet, get in there. Dragon's voice. Alright. Hey, look at that. What? Meow Mix, how'd you goof? We're still fine, we're alive. Oh no. Oh, did you die and respawn? Did I miss something? Are we screwed? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know we can burn down the last third of this dude's life without a white mage to heal us up. Burning violet! Oh god, I ran into lightning. That was bad. Don't run into lightning. Oh, hectic. Oh, big bad. Everybody, big bad. Other melee's dead, so I'm just launching the limit break, and we're gonna hope something good comes to that. Not a whole lot. And I got dead! Alright. Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Tommy, but I do not. Let's shortcut back to Chimera Chamber. Oh, I gotta run all the way back through this goddamn maze. Where do we go? Oh, the White Mage didn't die? Then what was the White Mage apologize? If you guys haven't picked up on this, I just call every healer White Mage. It's this grandpa thing that I guess I do. Why was White Mage apologizing if White Mage did not die? Okay. We got this round 2. I think that means they did die. Alright, round 2. We got this. Or we will have this after 4th member catches up. Look at that. Matt, don't second guess yourself, son. Follow the map. There we go. Oh, finally. Alright. Now we got this. Round 2. Here we go. Blue. Blue means out. Blue again. Jeez, this guy loves blue. Cacophony. Is that an ad? Because sometimes you'll see boss mechanics where they summon a thing to do an attack, and it has its own life bar, but it's not targetable. And then, so I don't understand the purpose of putting a life bar out there if something's not even targetable. I mean, in a lot of cases, it saved my ass because I see that bar on the left, and I'm like, oh, there's another thing out here? Oh, it's this mechanic. Yeah, oh, get in, Violet. Bard is probably the most boring of the range DPS to me, just because it's a bow and arrow, and the bow and arrow looks cool. It's a cool looking weapon. There are some very cool ones you can get that look very complex and they do cool things, but it's just a bow and arrow. Ow! I much prefer Machinist, who, oh, don't die, because Machinist has a cool gun. Dancer has the chakram, which are badass, and you do cool dance moves from far away, which is great. Let's just bust that. You ass. I can't believe, there we go. But Bard is just, hi, I'm gonna launch a stick at you. That's, not quite as fun. Maybe I should get into, magical DPS. Maybe that's more fun. Good job, everybody. Javelina is ecstatic. Poacher's Tunic is for making eggs. Oh, dude, does it go to Fancy Feast or Meow Mix? Oh, I'm gonna say Fancy Feast! Alright, commendation well earned. This treasure is not for me! So say goodbye. And we outie. Man, I made myself a piping hot cup of coffee before... 2 comms, that's nice. Before I did this dungeon. But then I forgot, oh right, it's a dungeon. Didn't take a single sip from it. So, good work, coffee idiot. Oh, that's coffee. Well, that's Cutter's Cry. Oh, God! Oh. Forgot I was on a balcony. Well, that's Cutter's Cry out of the way. We're moving on to the Stone Vigil. I don't want to be Bard again because it is boring. What's not boring? Have I done a Dragoon yet? Dragoon is... I kind of feel like Dragoon is the Bard of Melee. It's kind of boring. I mean, it certainly looks cooler, I guess. I mean, look at this shit. Look how cool. That's a level 80 artifact armor. That's pretty cool, right? I got a spear. Can I fall off here? No. What are my rotations even? Dragoon's got weird rotations. I think Dragoon has like 2 or 3 that you can do. Alright, you know what? Just for the sake of showing you shit before these get too high level and the rotations get too complicated, let's put ourselves in for Stone Vigil. Level 41. This one's not too bad. And we're in. That's a pop, and there we go. Stone Vigil is cold, and it's full of drakes and dragons, and some flies. Oh god. Yeah, that dude shows up every once in a while to breathe fire down a hallway, and it's kind of annoying. There's one boss where another boss shows up in the background to be annoying. There's a lot of annoyances, but nothing terribly hard. Let's see what I got as a Dragoon. Alright, I got my AoE. Dragoon AoE is weird. I think it's just, oh boy. It's a straight line AoE. So as long as shit is lined up, I'm good to go. Oh, that's right, I gotta jump! Oh, I jumped on a dragon. I believe Dragoon was added in the Heavensward expansion, and boy howdy, does the Dragoon job figure heavily into that storyline. It's a good one. That is the only expansion I have so far replayed on New Game Plus, because in complete honesty, I was drunk out of my mind when I first played through Heavensward and Stormblood, so I barely remember the stories for them. So to replay it recently sober was kind of nice. I got to really enjoy the characters and the events of the story and everything. And I like it now. I formed an opinion on it previously that was based on you know, not good memories, but it's good. I like Heavensward. I remember Stormblood being pretty good. I remember the beginning of it being kind of a slog, but when it kicks in, it gets pretty good. I like Gosetsu. He's a cool dude. We'll get to him later. I've previously told this story on the podcast No More Whoppers, but when I was registering my product key for Stormblood, I registered it to the wrong Square Enix account. So I got on support with Square Enix in a chat, and I'm describing the problem that I registered to the wrong account, and I did the most grandpa thing you can do, which is I referred to the game as Bloodstorm, and I hope that gave him a laugh after he, you know, dryly corrected me. Sir, I believe you mean Stormblood. Yes, that is what I meant. I have dumb brain. I have brain worms. Well, I can see the first boss there peeking through that door. That's right. Oh, Chudo Yudo. All right, buddy. Well, I think we're gonna wreck you. Oh crap! Yeah, I keep forgetting. I have some. Oh, I forget what my abilities do. One of mine makes my next weapon skill a crit. Which one is that? Is that the lance or the coronavirus icon? I don't fucking remember. Let's try the lance. Is that it? Hey, I think that was it. That helps. What's the coronavirus? Lance charge? What does that do? Let's find out. Oh, it just increases my damage. Okay, well that's good. I want that for bosses, because the thing is, you gotta get their health down so they die. My wife is quietly eating breakfast in the next room, and I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm insane. This is definitely way easier than Bard, just because different jobs sort of, you know, get different abilities at different levels, of course. And boy, oh boy, Dragoon is not complicated here. Maybe I should start taking Samurai on more of these, because it is my main job. I still feel woefully underskilled in it, however. I would like to, as they say, get good. And I think that may just involve... Bye, Dragon. That may just involve me doing Sam stuff over and over and over and over until it feels natural. I mean, it kind of does for single target stuff. Maybe it's just because my AoE game is not great. Well, Korok, nobody died. We're fine, Bone Light. All right, lead the way, Tanko. Oh, there's that gun sound. We got a machinist in our party. I said that a few dungeons ago, and I sounded like a dork because I was like, well, from the sound of it, there's a machine. It's the icon's right fucking there, stupid. There's a gun icon. Like what a machinist carries. I'd like to run this content with more of my free company pals, but I live in Japan and they do not, and we don't have a lot of schedule compatibility, unfortunately. It used to be that I would stay up until the wee hours of the morning, not even the wee hours, the medium hours of the morning. I'd be up until like 7, 8, 9 a.m. playing this game when everybody else would be on and we would do stuff together. And then I realized, uh-oh, that's real bad for me. So I stopped doing it. And it sucks though, because now I don't get to play with my folks anymore, and I don't like that. One of my favorite things to do was go into one dude's house. Oh, this is in the game, I need to specify. One of my favorite things to do was go into one dude's house, and we would sit in his basement next to the fire, and on our phones, like IRL phones, we would just text each other songs on YouTube, and then we would use the in-game countdown function, and we would count down the song, and we would just listen to the song together, and then type out our thoughts in-game, like, this song rules, etc., etc. And then, you know, it was the other person's turn, they would send a song. And you could just do that, just sipping on a drink, listening to music with a friend. We could do that for hours. We've done it for like 3-4 hours at a time. It was just fun and chill, and I miss those days. Boss number 2, I think, is a dragon. I think every boss in here is a dragon. And the enemies. This is just Dragonland. Gigantic dino birds. Oh, here we are, boss number 2. Koshei? Koski. So boss number 3 periodically shows up on the outside, and you gotta fire cannons at him to knock him out of the sky. It looks like Korok Bonelight is gonna be running point on that, which is good, because I'm just an AoE boy. I could stay here and focus on this dragon. Oh god, tornado. I was about to say, what a chump, this boss ain't nothing, and then he manifested a tornado on me. 2 tornadoes? Alright, and he's dead, and we move on. I don't need your garbage treasure. I don't need your handouts. These dragons are gross. Any dragon with what looks like armor is gross, because it looks to me like a cockroach, which is my mortal enemy. God, everything is so dark. Okay, there's some light here, but good lord. It doesn't help that a lot of my armor sets are dark, and all these dungeons are dark. Where's the light content? I want some more outside dungeons, like Brayflocks and whatever. And this is kind of outside, but this hallway is a rare exception. Easy peasy, easy every time. Enemies down. Are we at the boss yet? Oh god. I very often accidentally end up targeting myself, and I don't know why that is. I will be focusing on burning down an enemy, and I'm spamming combos and abilities and stuff, and all of a sudden I'm highlighted, or a party member's highlighted, and my abilities stop working because they're not enemies. And why? I must accidentally be pressing something that makes me target. I'm playing on PS4 for folks who do not know that, and I'm using controller, and I have no idea why. I'm just randomly targeting myself or my comrade. Blue, 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 blue means out.